Hello. So in this video I wanted to challenge myself how fast, if I get level 90, can I gear up and do a Mythic +10. And yeah, this is my character. He's fresh 90, item level 155, and we're just gonna see how fast we're gonna get the gear to do the +10 and then also do the +10. So this is now 4 minutes later. You can see I have the timer on the top left of the screen. I've just gone through my other characters and I've got Warbound gear and some potions and Beacon of Hope. The Beacon of Hope is gonna come in later. So now I'm just gonna equip the Warbound gear. It's yeah, I don't realize here that I have 2 wrists, so that's kind of confuses me for a sec. So it's gonna take a bit for it to equip it all. But yeah, so not everyone is gonna have like me, like a full bank of Warbound gear, but yeah, it's a good starting point, and especially like the champion gear. But if you've done enough devs, then there's gonna drop a lot of them. So yeah, I'm just gonna because I wanna disenchant later, I'm taking the other equipment just in my personal bank. Yeah, I realized what I did with the wrists. So I just wanted to have like a clean bags for this project. So yeah, so then I only have the things. So the first thing I'm gonna do is check the auction house. Like most of the stuff in the auction house is not very good because it's very expensive and it doesn't really help that much. I'm also gonna go for like cheap gems and cheap enchants. Like you can see here, like the cheapest gems are like 3 gold, and that's like really nothing. So you can just like buy 5 of them, and then when you get the rings, you can yeah, make your gear a little bit better for not much cost. The same with ring enchants. They're really cheap. There are some enchants that are cheap, some that are yeah. Also, I'm gonna just buy some consumables because yeah, when you don't have the gear, consumables just do like a lot of difference, and especially when you're doing like high delves early and nightmare prey early, they can really help you, and I think it's good invested money. And yeah, it's like just all in all like 1000 2000 code. So here now I'm looking with the upgrade filter for some gear, but I soon realized that nothing there is gonna interest me. So yeah, so I'm just gonna pick up my stuff. I'm not gonna enchant anything yet or put the gems in, because the gear is gonna be replaced very soon, except for this champion wrist that already have the socket. And yeah, after I realized I have the champion weapon, I quickly think maybe I should enchant that, but weapon enchants are yeah, like expensive. So the next thing I'm gonna do is pick up all these quests. Like they're gonna change from week to week.
We'll defend what remains. It is important we use our power.
Often it's not really worth it to do them, but quests from Liatrin usually has something to pick up you're gonna do anyway, like delves or praise. Then I'm gonna just do my first, choose my first prey. Just that I have this already active. Yeah. So I'm doing this as a Brewmaster Monk. So yeah, I'm just showing my Renown. So the first thing I'm gonna do is like head to all of the factions, and each faction has a champion item, and yeah, I'm just gonna fly around the world and pick them up. You usually have to do like a small thing to get them. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm doing this as Brewmaster Monk, so some of the things are easier, like finding groups, like doing high delves early because you're tech here. But I think it also has some downsides. But yeah, I think especially Brewmaster, because it's so strong right now, has many upsides, but you can do this with every class, even for like classes that just have only DPS specs. So here I pick up the first quest for the champion item from the Renown. For the Haroneer, you only have to choose a relic, and you don't have to do the quest at all. So you just choose the relic, and you can go back, and you get the champion belt. So that's pretty easy to get there. And yeah, just gonna pick up this while I'm here. So yeah, that's a pretty big upgrade from 200 to 209 now. And so my Hearthstone should be in Silvermoon. There I'm going to Silvermoon and picking up the Renown item there. For Silvermoon, you have to do an abundance event, which is also not too bad. Like the worst is in Voidstorm. You have to do like Voidstorm defense, which takes a lot of time. But the trinket you get from there is very good, and yeah. Now, as I'm flying through the world, first should have done this earlier. Checking the map for WordPress. Here I realize, hey, here's one with an adventurer ring, and especially rings are very hard to come by. So I'm gonna do this. Then I'm looking through all the other zones. I think there were none other WordPress that have gear. So I'm just gonna do like this world quest real quick, and yeah, also while I'm out here in the world traveling, I'm looking for rares and treasure, just so I can get some coffer key shards for doing my delves later, the bountiful delves. Like here is a rare, so I kill him, and yeah, you also have like the chance to get some adventure gear. Yeah. Do the abundance event, which is just like 3 minutes killing stuff, and yeah, it doesn't matter what score you get. So yeah, if you're, I don't quite understand it, but if you're lucky, you also or if you're good, I don't know, you also complete the weekly quest, so you get an Apex cage from there, which is another veteran piece. So here we get lucky again. Usually rings are very hard to get by, but now we only have an adventurer and veteran ring, which is a good starting point. And yeah, now I'm just flying back to get the neck piece from the Renown guy.
Come back soon.
So now we have the necklace, which is another good chunk of item level, and then we're gonna do the first delve. So you at least want to do a tier 8, but with this monk I'm confident I can do the tier 11. If you're playing other characters, your Valua should be leveled up. She can be, the role you take from her depends on what character you're playing, what class you're playing. The curios are the ones that I've shown, but yeah, if you're a tank, then you wanna play damage dealer. If you wanna be ultra safe, you can go for healer. It will just take a lot more time. So if you're confident that you can keep yourself alive, then take the damage dealer as a tank. If not, take the healer. same with playing as the healer. You probably wanna take Valyria as damage dealer, but if you really wanna be safe and you're not confident, you can keep her alive as damage dealer or keep yourself alive if you have aggro. You wanna take her as a tank because then she always has aggro and you can just heal it. So here I'm gonna place the Beacon of Hope. So this makes an attack from Leo's spawn. It doesn't matter if even if you die to this encounter, you still get the cash from the encounter. And yeah, so in this cache you have another champion item and you get the map, which gives you a hero item at the end of the dungeon. You can do this once per week. You can get the map as well, or this encounter can spawn on random, so having this beacon from other characters is just a shortcut that you can get this map in the first try. So what I was saying about the roles of Valyria, if you're a damage dealer, it depends. If probably the safest for the beginning is taking her as a healer. As you level up, you can take her as a damage dealer, or you can even take her as a tank, because if you have a class like Paladin, which has strong off heals, you can keep her alive. Tank, she also has, like, she spawns a clone, and if you attack it, it heals her. It's not the most reliable healing source, but this also works to heal her. So yeah, if you wanna be super safe, probably take her as a tank. If you confident in yourself and say, hey, just heal me, you take her as a healer. Or, but what I've been experiencing, if the higher you get with your own item level, and because your own item level also affects the damage she does, often if you take her as damage dealer, she also takes aggro because she does more damage than you, so it's also kind of safe. And yeah, so with this Brewmaster you can see this run is going very smoothly, so yeah, I'm just gonna speed it up to the end. So now we can open our chest, and we also get the cracked keystone, which is little quest for some quests, and you get your first mythic keystone, which we will use later to play it all the way up, to upgrade it from level 2 to level 10. Because if you have your own keystone, you can always find a group. And now we're at chest with the loot. We're lucky to get also hero pants. That's a small chance to upgrade, but even like champion pants would have been So this last chest is because I used the map from the Oleus encounter, and yeah, we have another ring, and now we can put on our stuff, and as you can see, the only thing we're really missing is, yeah, I'm checking also the vendor, but you can see the only thing we're really missing is a trinket, which we will get from the Voidstorm event, and which we will get from the Eversong event. So that's what I'm trying to do. Get those two pieces, and yeah, I'm thinking the wrong direction. Yeah, I want to get the last two Renown items, and also if we really want to go for +10, we still have a few adventurer items which we probably want to upgrade. Also, now that we are in Eversong, we also have the Ray active, which we will do because it doesn't take long. It will give you another champion item and also some crests. So yeah, I'm gonna skip a little bit forward here.
Do not end them yet. Savor the hunt. And
so here we are at the first Nightmare Prey encounter. These can be a bit scary as a DPS player, but usually it really depends on the type of enemy you get here, but usually if you use interrupt, stuns, and dodge stuff and kill them quickly enough, and use the buffs, consumables and health potions that you bought, you can pretty much defeat them. And the good thing is, once you located your prey, if you die in this encounter, you don't have to start the prey new, you can just restart the encounter. And yeah, so I've had like preys where some of these do stuff that can be scary if you don't know about it, but yeah, as a tank this is very easy. We get another ring, which is also lucky, and yeah, so now we have a champion and veteran ring. So once we get the final two Renown items, we're only having like adventurer back, and we also need to get some boots, but yeah, you can, like the last few items, you can maybe craft with sparks. At this point, I'm doing another delve, which isn't like that important. I feel like if I really wanted to go for like the maximum time that or the minimum time to start going into Mythic, I shouldn't do any more delves, and just like get the Renown items and craft the rest. But yeah, like crafting costs money, and yeah, so I'm just like doing another delve. In this delve there are a lot, some more like situations where I almost die, but yeah, like even if you die like 1 or 2 times, it doesn't matter. You have like 3 or 4 lives. So yeah, let's jump to the end of the delve. So we're collecting our rewards, and we're gonna get trinket, which is pretty much useless, because this trinket is shit, and also yeah, we're gonna get the one from Voidstorm anyway. What we can with undercoins, we can get a necklace here, and like I have so many undercoins. This is not that expensive, and yeah, now we have the cloak, and yeah, we might as well use the trinket until we get another one. So item level wise, we are like only missing a helm and boots, and I also already know we're gonna get the helm, and that's what we're gonna skip forward to. Never mind. I remember at this moment I was looking like at the clock, and I was seeing, hey, the Voidstorm event is gonna start soon, so I'm heading over to Voidstorm to pick up the quest and get there in time. So we are picking the quest up here, and then flying over. I noticed that there was still a world quest for some boots, and I figured I have enough time to quickly do it before the event starts, so we're gonna just do that.
The job is done.
So we're picking the quest up here, and then flying over.
Take no truth for
I noticed that there was still a world quest for some boots, and I figured I have enough time to quickly do it before the event starts, so we're gonna just do that.
This singularity anchor should be able to
So
temporarily
this
shield
event
the void
is
anomalies.
mostly just
We must
like
protect it while it charges.
sitting around doing stuff, like takes like 10-15 minutes. Yeah, so here we are at the end, and yeah, so after you've done the event, you get the trinket. You would get the trinket even after one wave, but we do the full event for the cache, because in the cache there is an item to upgrade the trinket, and you want to get 3 items to upgrade the trinket. I usually already try to work on it when leveling up. Yeah, I'm gonna tell later about the trinket upgrades, but yeah. Here I decided to do another delve. It's not really like necessary, but I figured I have the weekly quest to do 3 delves, so I can do it, so I can get some more crests, and yeah, why not? It only takes like 10-20 minutes.
One moment.
So we didn't get any upgrades there, so we're heading back into the hub of Voidstorm, and we're gonna get our bonus rolls with gold, and next we're gonna turn in the quest to get the trinket, and also go to the research console to upgrade the trinket. The trinket has 3 upgrades, so when you unlock the console you get the top node, and to get the most out of the trinket you need to unlock the 3 nodes directly connected to the first node, so the ones on the side and the one in the middle. The one on the left is the weakest, and the one in the middle is the strongest. So you want to go like first upgrade the middle one, then the right one, and then the left one, because the trinket has a proc, and the middle one doubles the length of the buff. The right one increases the proc rate, and the left one only increases like the amount of crit rating you get in the buff. So it's the weakest, and yeah, that's the order you wanna upgrade it.
What needs bring you here?
So I was talking about the trinket. I've already gone to Eversong to get the helm quest. At this point, you're probably already familiar with this quest, so you're just gonna either fly to the thing on the map or find a group in Group Finder. Most of the time this just works, and yeah.
My goods are one of a kind. Treat my wares with care.
So now that we have the helm, we are pretty much set on gear. So the next thing I'm gonna do is, just because I have enough catalyst charges, I'm gonna get my 2 piece set bonus, and yeah, I'm just gonna look over this gear if I can get like some cheap upgrades with crests or with cheap enchants, or if something I forgot to equip or has better secondary stats. And yeah, I'm like just gonna like the free upgrades that I have. I'm gonna do. So after all that, and after getting some cheap enchants, I'm at item level 248, which is enough for pushing to +10, and yeah, that's where we can start running dungeons. So at this point, I'm just gonna list my key. Probably as tank, with close to 250, you could just start applying to +10s, but I feel like in the spirit of the video, it's far better to like
by your presence.
play your own key, and also that's like the way I would do it for damage dealer, because for damage dealer you can't like just apply to groups and get into a group. You need your own key to have people apply to it, and yeah, so I'm just gonna list my own key, wait for people to show up. At the lower levels, even as a tank, it may take some time, so just gonna do whatever in the background, because I think the waiting time is like also a huge part of the like it's also your time. I'm not pausing the timer or something, like I'm letting the timer run while we're waiting. And if you disagree that it would be like also possible to do it like this quick on a damage dealer, please leave a comment, and I might do it in the future for a damage dealer. So subscribe to see that, and leave a comment if you have like a specific class in mind that you wanna see it on. So yeah, we do this awesome skip here, thanks to the Warlock. Yeah, like, in the end, the Warlock mentions that he signed up because he thought it was a +12, so yeah, he misread. Yeah, that was like helpful, I guess, but like even then, it does matter. Yeah. Like it gives us a head start because we gonna upgrade the +2 to a +5, but even if we get like a +4, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
And perhaps offer an apology for the near catastrophe.
So I ask for the boots, I guess, but I'm pretty sure he needs him themselves, so yeah, that was the first dungeon. And now we have a Windrunner Spire +5. And we're just gonna go and look for
They've survived a long time adrift. Harness their tenacity.
I think maybe
They've survived a long time.
while I wait I can do a nightmare prey, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find a group very fast. Yeah, like and everybody is like 250. We just need 2 more damage dealers. Like even this one guy was 227. he didn't accept, but I invited him because 4+5 is more than enough. Yeah, so that's our next dungeon. Yeah, and this key was also like nothing special, like everybody was doing his job, but even if it isn't the case, like in the lower levels, it doesn't matter. Like, capsule count, the timer is like super lenient. Yeah, like, it's nice if you can get like a good upgrade, but at the end, if it's like +2, +3, it really doesn't matter. Like, at most, it's like one more dungeon until you get your +10, and as soon as you're +10, like, you have people with the best gear in the game applying to your troops once they want to spend their bonuses. So next we have a +7 Nexus point, and at this point I'm really getting like the benefit of playing a tank, because it's like super fast getting a group, because at this point you get hero gear from the instance, and yeah, so after I made the group I realized I didn't have someone with bloodlust in the group, so I bought some drums and also some fees for the last few runs, and yeah, this run also went pretty smooth, like yeah, but we also had like a lot of damage, and like at this time it wasn't really matter that people play their best, and you can, like, if you make some mistakes, you can often like just play around these mistakes. I think we have like a bomb go off here, or yeah, some people die, but yeah, it's like no big deal. Just costs us some time, and yeah, like the rest of the dungeon went pretty uneventful. So next we have a +9 Pit of Saron key to fill, because all the runs up to this point were going like super smoothly, and then like a healer that was like a little bit lower on the item level part, and also yeah, I just took him because I thought, okay, nothing's gonna stop me, but as we find out, maybe he's gonna stop me. And already, as we wait for everyone in the group, I just make a comment that, hey, I and the healer, we're like lower item level than most others in the groups, and that yeah, that they can help out with interrupts and defensives. And at this point, the like the warlock says, "Will do, sir." We're gonna see about that, because there's a lot of interrupts that will be missing in this dungeon, and the healer says something very alarming. If you don't hunt the key upgrade, we are fine. And in a +9, I wanna go into +10. And he also says that he just did a +9 Windrunner Spire, and is very happy about that he almost timed it. So in my head, that sounds like very alarming, and yeah, I'm gonna put it here. And usually I think, okay, we're gonna have bloodlust. We didn't have bloodlust. The healer already goes down. But yeah, he auto rests. This is a priest. At this point, like, not doing like any more big pulls. Just doing like chain pulls and yeah, trying to get like just a good pace without like going like super crazy on the pulls. I know that as a crew master I can like go pretty big. Yeah, at this point the healer doesn't have any more mana and he doesn't have something to train. In a panic I put down my last piece, but luckily the warlock does give him something to drink. I also realized that I don't have like the mana bar shown in my unit frames at this point. So I have to manually like look where his mana is, but yeah, this point it doesn't look too bad. Like there's some few like hiccups and some things I'm concerned about, but I'm like super positive. And then we go into the first boss. We get bloodlust, and yeah, like the hunter is not fully behind the cover and dies, but still like it isn't too bad. This boss, yeah, like here another boss goes off, and then with the Lich AoE and the debuffs it's too much, and some other people go down, and yeah. But at this point, like, it's still like some random deaths doesn't like break the key. I'm not like that concerned about, but the next boss is gonna be like a whole lot of things that I'm gonna play it like a little bit slower. So the scariest part about this boss is like the moment you pull, like every time like the shades are up, and like always like important to kill the shades quickly while still kicking the boss. If you have like kicks to spare, it's like really beneficial like to always also kick like the shades, but yeah. So in the first part, the first shades, you already have someone go down because Deathbolt was interrupted. so it just takes a little bit longer, but we don't have combat rest. It's like 2 more minutes. Still, boss is like at 40%, and yeah, but now we have like the shades being up again, and like I also mess up really bad, and this is another death bolt that gone up and killed the healer. And as you can see in the background, there's another death bolt that kills the next guy, and this point is only me and the warlock. Yeah, like I have rolled, I could have always rolled over to the boss and kicked him. Also, I could have stayed on the boss and let the others deal with the shades, but as a tank, on this boss I like to go for the shades first, that they go down quicker, and second, just to like motivate the damage dealers so they also like keep on their shades. At this point, like the warlock can't do that much damage because everything fixates on him, and like the whole AoE damage that goes off at this point is like too much for the warlock. Barely hanging on, also like they use everything.
Don't kill me.
In the end, we managed to do it. Of course, this cost a lot of time. Yeah, we certainly could have played this one better. And like I'm not that familiar with timers. Like not sure. But at this point, like in the mindset, hey, I'm not gonna do anything stupid. If we like do it like normally, we should be able to time it with no problem. We just like if we don't wipe or have like early deaths on the last boss, it's gonna be fine. And also the last boss, like people mostly die in the first intermission, so the boss already has damage. Yeah. So yeah. Luckily, pretty much this boss goes smoothly. We have enough damage that we just have like one intermission, and we would say easily time the key, but we time the key despite everything that happened, and we managed to get a +10 key. So we are pretty lucky that the +10 key is an academy key, because academy is like a lot of people want to bonus roll it for weapons, for puzzle box, and it's very easy to get very strong people, and like it doesn't like take 2 minutes until I get a group, and like this group is very, very strong, so this pretty much is just like a victory lap for this challenge. And yeah, the only thing I'm worried about right now is that I mess up the first pull and that people want to abandon because I messed up so badly. And yeah,
further disrepair than we anticipated.
These lashers must have
like
gone
my
wild.
only concern. But I still think like I can do a somewhat decent pull. Yeah. Would it be like also because we have like so many strong people in the group, like everything goes down very quickly. I played like super safe, like don't pull like the last one. As soon as I have like 2 stacks, I already go out. Like you can see, it does a lot of damage to me, but yeah, it's fine. So I think at this point I'm fine with pulling the last group, and that's what I probably do now. At least I should have done it like 10 seconds ago. Yeah, I go low like a few times, but yeah, it's fine.
My power.
Like, I'm happy with how I played it. Like, it was sometimes scary, so of course I think like it could have been way quicker if I played all of them at once. But looking at how much damage I took, I also think that it could have gone very wrong and could have died. Yeah, so I'm happy with that one. Yeah, like I said, it's pretty much just feels like the victory that everything is dying super quick, and yeah, I have a good healer on my back. So here, like, one bad things happen. Somehow everybody on the team like forgets how to play the game. Luckily, we managed to have some combat rest and kill the boss anyway. All agree that nothing happened and everything was fine. But yeah, it just shows that if sometimes if you like don't like pay attention and some like things can go very wrong, and luckily we didn't get punished for it. But even if we had to do the boss twice, we would have probably like timed the key. yeah, this is the end of the journey, and we finish our run with item level 251 and +10 key finished. We didn't spend too many crests, and now that we have a +10 key, we can easily get groups, use our bonus roll to get the best items in the game, and yeah, it only took us 4 hours, and I definitely think you can do it sub 4 hours even with a damage dealer, and yeah, I think it might be something I want to try in the future, if you can do it without being a tank. So subscribe and tell me in the comments if you feel like that this was a good time, or you thought it could be even faster. Yeah, thank you for watching.